What is up guys, Phoenix here, and today we're going to be finishing up more of our PlushTrap pixel art tutorial. So if you're wondering when Leone is coming out, it's probably going to be out tomorrow or the day after, and I'll have it recorded and it should be a big part for you guys, so hopefully you guys do enjoy that, and I'll be having more time lapses coming out for you guys as well. But yeah, let's just jump right into it. So we have this 3 vertical weeding right here on the left side, and this is where we're going to start today. We're first going to go up and to the right from there. 8 vertical pieces of black wool. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's just drop down, get rid of that. Then we're going to go up and to the right, 3 vertical, 2 times in a row. 1, 2, 3, place and block, 1, 2, 3. So we have 8, 3, 3. We're then going to go up and to the right, 2 vertical, 2 times in a row. So 1, 2, place and block, 1, 2. Now from the second 2 vertical we just placed, we're going to go to the bottom block right here and go down and to the right, 4 vertical, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then down to the right, 2 vertical, 1, 2. Down and to the right, 1 single. So it should look like this. So we have 4, 2, 1. And if it seems like I'm going a little fast, sorry. This part I already filmed it. I was like 30 minutes in, and my capture card decided that it wasn't going to accept the fact that I was filming, and it just deleted everything. So it's pretty frustrating, but I'll just deal with it. So from the 1 single right here, we're gonna go down to the left, 2 vertical, 1, 2. Down to the left, 4 vertical, 2 times in a row. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Place and block, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now from there, we're going to go down to the left, 7 vertical, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoops, I just recount. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we're closing in. There should be like a 2 gap space right here. And we're going to go down to the left, 1 single, then down to the left, 3 flat, and we should touch the wall, which we just did. Now from the last block in the 7 vertical we just placed, we're going to put an extra 4 to the right of it. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it should be 5 blocks in total. Just make sure you count everything out. Now from the 4 that are just dangling right here, the 2 middle ones are going to get 1 block above each of them. So now it looks like this. Block right here, and go down and to the right, 3 vertical, and it should touch down. 1, 2, 3. Yes, it did. And right here is going to be some wiring and some shading. So the way we're going to do it is we're going to pick these 2 blocks right here, and we're going to go to the left of the top one, 2 flat, 1, 2. Then left to the bottom one, 1 flat. So you should have this shape now. And then switching over to your dirt block, sorry. We're going to go to the bottom over here and put 3 flat. Then on the center block right here, we're going to put 1 above it. So this is going to be wiring, so this is going to be dark gray, but this part right here is going to be black wool. So just make sure to fill that in right now. And you can swap it out right now with the dark gray wool. You don't have to wait until I do the colors later, so we'll just do that right here. Just put this in. And actually, I think it might be light gray, so it might be light, but I'm going to put dark gray for now. If it turns out it's light gray later, just make sure you swap it back out, or you can just leave it. It doesn't matter. Anyways, we're going to go over to the right side now because we didn't develop anything over here. We should have this 3 vertical over here if you guys were following along carefully enough. And we're going to go up and to the right from here. So put your placement block to the right. 8 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're then going to go up and to the right, 5 vertical, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up and to the right, 2 vertical, 1, 2. And from the top block in the 2 vertical, we're going to put 1 to the right and 2 to the left, 1, 2. Now from the right side right here, we're going to go down to the right, 1 single. Then up and to the right, 2 singles. So 1, 2. So it should be 3 in total, just like this. And the bottom one, or the first one, should be lined up with this single that's underneath the 4 flat right there. So So from the final block in the 3 singles we just placed, we're going to go up and to the right, 2 vertical, 1, 2, and then the top block in that 2 vertical is just going to get 1 to the right of it. We're then going to go down and to the right, 1 single, and from this single we're going to do something similar to what we did over here. We're going to go up and to the right from it, 3 more singles, so 1, 2, 3, so it's 4 in total, and the first one is lined up with the single that's right below this 2 flat. Now just for a little bit of shading, we're gonna go to the all the way left over here where we have the 3 singles, and then the middle block right here, we're actually gonna put 2 black wool to the right of it, then shift up to this single, we're gonna put 3 black wools to the right of this one, 1, 2, 3, then shift up, so we have this one right here, and there's a space next to it. We're gonna put 3 to the right of this, so 1, there's a space already here, 2, and 3, and then it will continue now. So go to the single that we have waiting right here, we're gonna go up and to the right from it, 7 vertical, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and once you put that 7 in, we can actually finish up the shading on the bottom here. So this one, and the bottom block in the 7, each are going to get a black wool below it. And it should make the ear look a lot more smoother and have like a little bit of shadow right there, which you can see on the right hand camera screen. So we're going to go up and to the left, 3 vertical, so 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to go up and to the left, 2 flat, 1, 2. And our goal is to bring it all the way over there to where we have the 2 vertical weighting, and hopefully it touches down at diagonals or just on top of it. So from this 2 flat, we're going to go up and to the left, 1 single, up and to the left, 4 flat, 1, 2, 3, 4. And now for the highest point in the ear, we're going to go up and to the left, 9 flat, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So just a quick recap, we have 3 vertical right here. That quickly transitions into 2 flat, 1 single, 4 flat, and then the highest point in the pixel art, 9 flat pieces of black wool. And we're going to bring it down now. So we're going to go down and to the left, 6 flat, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, down to the left, 2 flat, 1, 2, and now finally down to the left, 2 vertical, and it should touch at a diagonal, which it did, so that means you did this part correctly. So now it's time to do the inner ear and get the fold looking thing going. So to get the fold look going, we're going to have to go all the way down here to where we have this 4 flat and build up and to the left from there. To find it, you can see it on the right hand camera screen, or I'm just showing it right now. We're going to go up and to the left, 2 flat first off, 1, 2, up and to the left, 1 single, up and to the left, 2 vertical, and now from that 2 vertical, the top block right here is going to get 1 black wool to the left, and then the newly placed block is going to get 1 black wool on top of it, so it looks like this, like a Tetris piece. And we're going to work with this top block and do 2 things with it. Sorry if it's a little bit laggy right there. We're going to up and to the left, 1 single on the left side, and on the right side we're going to up and to the right, 2 vertical, 1, 2. So you should have this now, just waiting for you. And we're going to do the left side first because it's just easy to bridge right here. We're just going to go up and to the left, 4 flat, 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's that. And then moving on to the right side now, we're going to go to where we have this 2 vertical right here. We're going to up and to the right, another 2 vertical, 1, 2. And from the top block and the 2 vertical right there, to the left of it, we're going to just put our dark gray wool because that's where one of the wire spaces is. And then we're pretty much done with the wiring right now until we're done with the pixel art. We're gonna do black wool shading for now. So we're going to up and to the right, 2 singles, 1, 2. This top single is going to be ignored, but the bottom one, we're going to end up putting 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of black wool to the left of it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then this block all the way on the left, we're going to put 6 on top of it now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 1 to the left right here. And there should be just 1 space between this and what we have waiting at the top. Now from this vertical strip right here, we're just going to put one black wool below it. So now it should be even with the dark gray wool that we had placed. And then from there, we're going to go down and to the left, 3 flat, 1, 2, 3. Up and to the left, 2 flat, 1, 2. Up and to the left, 2 vertical. And then we're going to up and to the left, 3 vertical. So we already have this one single right here waiting. We're just going to add 2 to the top of it, and it should connect and create this long line right here. And just to be right there, and right there with black wool. So just fill it in. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, about 11 spaces. So that's the second ear finished. Now, before we get onto the chair, we're going to finish up the teeth now, which is going to be quite a doozy. So we're going to switch over to our white wool, and we're going to drop down to the mouth. And let's start the teeth. So for tooth number 1, we're going to go over here on the left side of the mouth, where we have this 2 vertical right here next to the 1 single. And to the left of that 2 vertical, we're going to put 5 pieces of white wool going straight down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can use snow or white wool, it doesn't really matter, just whatever you prefer to use for teeth. Now from this 5 white wool on the top 2 blocks, so these 2 right here, we're going to put 1 white wool to the left of them. Then on the bottom 3 right here, we're going to put 4 going straight down. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So it gets a little pointy look to it. Next, we're going to shift over to the right, where we have this 4 flat right here, just waiting. It's like what, 1 space apart from it. And on the first block in the 4 flat right here, we're going to put 3 white wools going straight below it. 1, 2, 3. And then from the third one right here on the bottom, we're just going to put 1 to the right and 1 below it. Now for tooth number 3, we're going to just shift slightly over to the end of the 4 flat right here. So these 2 last ones. And we're going to put 1 white wool below each of them. Then on the block on the right, it's going to get 2 below it. 1, 2. Then move down to the final block right here. We're going to put 1 to the right and 1 below that. Now tooth number 4, we're just going to shift over to this 7 flat right here to the right of our 4 flat. And we're going to go to block number 3, so 1, 2, 3. And we're going to put 4 pieces of white wool going straight below it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. From there, we're going to find the bottom 2 blocks in the white wool. And we're going to put 3 going straight down from it. So 1, 2, 3. Let me just zoom out so you can see it. Then from the bottom 2 blocks in the 3 we just placed, we're going to put 1 to the right of each of them. So it looks like this. And then just to finish up the shape now, to the 2 vertical that we have here that are just newly placed, we're going to go below it, put 1 below it, and 1 to the right. So now this tooth looks like that. And now we're going to shift over to the 3rd from the right on the 7 flat. So it's the same strip right here, but the 3rd from the right. So 1, 2, 3. And we're going to put 2 white wool below it. As you can see, it's touching at a diagonal, but it's not touching the white wool we had before directly. So from this 2 vertical right here, we're going to shift over 1 space to the right and put 3 going down now. 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to shift over to the right again and put 4 going down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next, we're going to move up into the corner right here, where we have this 4 flat and kind of like the 5 vertical just encompass. And we're going to start in this corner right here, and we're going to put 4 pieces of white wool going straight down. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can see it's pretty much even with what we had right here with the black wool. But we're going to go down and to the right from here, 2 vertical. Down and to the right, 2 flat. And now let's bring it back around. So from the 2 flat right here, we're gonna go to the block on the right, and we're gonna put 2 blocks on top of that. Then we're gonna go up and to the left, 3 vertical, 1, 2, 3, and just these extra spaces right here are all gonna get filled in with white wool. So just fill that in. Perfect. Next, we're gonna go to this corner block right here in the 2 vertical. And this tooth is gonna be just a little small filler tooth. We're gonna go down and to the left from it, 3 vertical pieces of white wool. So 1, 2, 3. So it should look like this, and look, it's even with that one right there. So it's pretty fine. Is this shaded properly? So anyways, from the 3 vertical right here, we're gonna go to the right 1, then down 2, 1, 2. So that's it for that tooth. Now we're gonna shift over now to where we have this 1 single right here on the bottom row. And to the left of that 1 single, we're just gonna put 2 flat going to the left, like so. We're then gonna go up and to the left from this left block right here, 5 vertical. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just like this. And as you can see, it's even with this row right here, so you can know if you did it right or not. Then from the top block right here, we're just gonna put 1 to the right, then go down 1. So we have this square chunk right here. Then we're gonna go down to the right, 4 vertical, 1, 2, 3, 4. And we can just fill in these spaces right here because they're just not important. So we have like almost half of his teeth done, and then we'll be able to move on to the chair. So from the top right corner and the tooth we just created, we're gonna go up and to the right, 2 vertical. And we're gonna work with the bottom block right here. So in the bottom block, we're gonna go down to the right, 2 singles after that. So 1, 2. Then from this first block right here, we're just gonna put 3 on top of it. So 1, 2, 3. And then from this block down here, we're gonna put 4 on top of it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next, so we're gonna work with the same tooth right here. We're gonna go to the second row right here. So the second row from the top, and we're gonna put 1 extra black wool to the right. Then we're gonna put 2 pieces of white wool, 1, 2. So that's when our next tooth is gonna start at. So for our next tooth on the left right here, we're gonna put 4 going straight down, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then on the right block right here, we're gonna go down and to the right, 2 vertical, 2 times in a row. And it should touch down, which it did. And then we just color it in. All right, so I think we have about 5 or 6 more teeth left. So for next tooth, we're gonna go up into this corner right here of what the tooth we just created. And we're gonna go up into the right, 2 vertical. So from here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go up and to the left from the top block, 1 single, up and to the left, 2 vertical. So we have 2, 1, 2. And then let's bring the other parts of the tooth around. So we're gonna go to the bottom of the 2 vertical down here now. And we're gonna go down to the right, 5 flat, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then moving all the way, so we have this 5 flat right here, this last block on the right. We're gonna put 2 blocks on top of it, 1, 2. Then we're gonna go up and to the left, 1 single, up and to the left, 2 flat, down to the left, 1 single, up and to the left, 2 vertical. Let me just show you how the tooth looks right now, so you can easily just take a screenshot or something. I mean, not take a screenshot, just like pause it right here. And now we're gonna fill all of this in. So just fill it all in, make sure all the extra spaces get covered up. And I don't know where this lag is coming from, it's kind of annoying. Anyways, and what you actually can do is, if you want, let's see, this block right here. So you see we have this 2 flat at the top. The left block, this left row, just cut it all out so you can get a little gap to just put teeth in there. So now it looks like 2 teeth instead of 1. And I kind of like that better, so we'll leave it like that. Next tooth, we're going to go to the top single and this 3 singles right here. And we're going to put 1 single to the right of it, then a white wool. So 1, 1, so it looks like this. Then after that white wool, we're going to put another black wool, then 3 more white wools. 1, 2, 3. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go back to this single white wool first, and we're going to put 3 going straight down below it. 1, 2, 3. So it should be 4 tall right now. So in this 4 tall block, the 3rd block is going to have 1 to the left of it and 1 to the right of it. And then this block to the right is just going to have 2 going below it. 1, 2. Now moving on to the 3 flat of white wool that we're going to be using for the teeth. The first 2 blocks are going to get 1 white wool on top of each of them. And then we're going to go below them now. The first block is going to get skipped. The second block is going to get 2 below it. 1, 2. The third block is going to get 3 below it. 1, 2. Whoops. We get 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to go to the 3rd block row, and we're going to skip to the 2 middle ones right here. And each of those 2 middle blocks are going to get 1 white wool to the right of them. Perfect. Now we're going to go to this corner in the blocks we just created, so this one right here. And we're going to put 2 black wool on top of it. 1, 2. Then we're going to put 1 white wool on top of that. And from that 1 white wool, we're going to go down and to the right, 2 flat. 1, 2. Then move up to the single again. We're going to up and to the left, 2 vertical. So we have this weird L shape, so it's 2, 1, 2. We're actually going to put 3 blocks going on top of it, so 1, 2, 3. Then from the first block in this 2 flat right here, we're going to put 2 on top of it. 1, 2. And that's it for this tooth. Now going to the bottom right here where we have this 2 flat, we're going to put 1 black wool to the right. Then 2 white wool. And from the 2 white wool right here on the left block, we're going to go up and to the left, 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3. Up and to the left, 2 vertical. 1, 2. And then we can actually move over to the right block now. So this right block right here on the bottom gets 2 on top of it. 1, 2. Then up and to the left, 1 single. Then up and to the left, 2 vertical. So it looks like this. And we're just going to fill in this hole right here. Now for the final tooth, we're going to go to this corner of the last tooth we just created. And we're going to go up and to the right, 1 single. And from the single, we're going to go up and to the left, 2 vertical. And from the 2 vertical we just created, we're going to go to the top block and put 1 to the left and 1 on top of that. And now the teeth are complete, and we can now move on to the chair section of the tutorial and be finished with it. At last, we're at the part we've all been waiting for. We're going to be doing the chair now. So, oh my goodness, the light comes back once I start filming. That's annoying. Anyways, from what I realized when I was doing this part earlier, and I ended up skipping over it, it's supposed to be 7 tall, and I thought it was 7 when I was making the measurements, but it's actually I did it wrong. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's supposed to be 7 tall. So that's where I made my mistake the first time I was doing this part. Like I think it was like 2 parts ago. Then from there, we're gonna do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. From that 8 flat now, we're going to be building the other leg of the chair. So we're going to go down to the left 9 flat from here. Vertical, sorry about that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I know some of you don't care about the chair, so you can just skip this part of the tutorial and probably just color him in with the lime stained clay. But for everybody else, you guys can just follow along right here. We're gonna go down and to the right now. 14 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Perfect. So the chair's coming in pretty well. Now we're going to fly back up to where we have this 8 flat right here. And we're just going to bring it all the way over until it touches the foot of PlushTrap. As you can see, it made contact with this bottom block right here. So what we're going to do is we're just going to add one extra block down here to the bottom. So it looks like this now. And then from that extra block we just added to the bottom, we're actually going to go down 10 more pieces. So to go down 10 straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoops. Maybe just recount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then we'll go down to the right. 12 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright, so that's chair leg number 1. Now let's go to the left side and do chair leg number 2, which I hopefully didn't know. I didn't do much of it. I was hoping I did a lot more than I did. So flying over, oh my goodness, this is terrible. Yeah, I'm gonna restart my Xbox and then I'll be jumping right back into this leg after we're done with this chair leg right here, because I think we have enough that we can handle it. No, I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, so moving on to the left chair leg, we're going to first go to where we have this 3 flat right here. If you can see it on the left leg, I put a marker on it for you. And we're going to go 8 below the left turn block right here. So this block over here, we're going to just go 8 below it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we're going to go down to the left, 12 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11, 12. Perfect. And a leg from over here, and the way we're going to do that is going to this corner block right here. We're going to go down and to the right, 4 flat, 1, 2, 3, 4. Down to the right again, 4 flat, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops, that was all a mess. Then from there we're going to go up and to the right, 4 flat, 1, 2, 3, 4. And this isn't really important to the chair, it's just making sure that we can close the gap, because we don't want this is not going to be the chair color anyways. So from the 4 flat we have right here, this bottom one that's just sagging by itself, we're going to go down to the right, 13 vertical, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Then finally we're going to go down to the left, 9 vertical, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's both chair legs now firmly planted on the ground. And just fill that in right there, because you don't have any reason not to. Yeah, it came in pretty nicely. So now what we're going to do is the chair arms that should be coming off of PlushTrap's body. And this part is a little bit awkward, but hopefully you're able to follow along. So on the left arm, we already have the 7 coming up. So just go back to where we have that. And remember, I told you we're not going to be working with it until the end of the pixel. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Yeah. So we have this. We're going to go up and to the left from there. 12 vertical, 2 times in a row. So up and to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then we're going to do it a second time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And now I don't think there's enough space for it, but apparently there is. We're going to go up and to the left, 26 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Okay, yeah, we did have enough space. And then finally, we're going to up and to the left, 10 vertical from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go back down, and we're going to delete the 7 dirt blocks that I had placed right here. I don't know if you guys had them placed, but I did. So that's why I'm just taking them out. And now what we're going to do to just make this chair leg a lot easier for ourselves is we're going to go up to where we have this 3 singles right here. It actually should be 4 singles. Let me see. Yeah, it's 4 singles. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to go to the second one from the bottom. So this one right here. And we're just going to extend it all the way down until it touches something over here. So just bring it all the way down. Just drag it straight down. And you see it runs along the walls of that one. That's okay. Just drag it down until we touch something. And that's that. So that one's pretty simple. It doesn't matter the number. We just drag this one, this third one, or the second one, depending on where you're counting from, all the way down. Alright, so that's it for the left side actually. So let's go to the right side. So for the right side, we're going to go to the hand over there, and there should be like a 2 flat or a brick over there. Let me find it. Or maybe I left a marker for myself. Be too kind for that. So where we have this 3 singles right here, we're going to go to the middle single block. So this one right here. Whoops. And we're going to put 2 black walls to the right of it. 1, 2. And then what we're going to do from there is we're going to put, let's see, cover this up right here. So now this fort is like 4 tall. Let me see, is it 4 tall? Yeah, it should be. This is kind of awkward, isn't it? Let's put 13 above this now. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 lined up. We're going to go up 13 from it. So it should be 17 in total. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 14, should be 17 tall in total. I accidentally miscounted. So let me just recount 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright, yeah, 17 tall. Sorry about the miscounting there. I forgot that we originally started with 4, so we only had to add 13 to the top of it. We're then going to go up and to the right. 12 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Up and to the right. 26 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So if you got this far into the chair part of the tutorial, you might notice that it's kind of annoying to do the chair and just want to keep PlushTrap and just ignore the chair. That's fine as well. I mean, nobody really cares about the chair. But anyways, continuing onward, we're going to go up and to the right. 11 vertical now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Up and to the right, 9 vertical now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we're going to go up and to the right, 16 vertical, 2 times in a row. So that's a weird kind of number that it happens 2 times in a row like that, but I don't make the blueprints. I mean, I do make the blueprints, but I don't dictate which number it's going to be. It just lines up perfectly. So we're going to go up 16, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, and then a second time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Now from the top blocking at 16, we're going to put 1 to the left. Then we're going to go up and to the left, 7 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're then going to go down and to the left, 4 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, and it should look like this so far. From the left block in that 4 flat, we're going to put 1 block going below it now. We're then going to go down into the left, 26 flat, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. And it didn't touch yet, but there is part part of this that we're just going to drag it over. So let me see if it's like, if it's going to mess it up if I just bring it over. So it's supposed to be lined up. Is it lined up correctly? Yeah, just drag it over. So just drag it over until it connects with the wall, and then fill that in right there. So if anything, just ignore the 26 I said and just drag it all the way over. Anyways, alright, now we're going to shift back over into the spot right here where we have this 2 going down from the 4 flat. And we're actually going to put 27 going straight down from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Alright, from there we're going to go down to the left, 10 vertical, 2, 3, 4, oops, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Down to the left, 15 vertical, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Then finally, down to the left, 33 verticals, and we should get really close to the arms there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's 20. 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10. That's 30, and then 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so now we just barely didn't touch it right there. We'll just leave it just as long as it met up okay, like in a decent angle right there. We're just gonna leave it and be happy. And then we're gonna move over into doing the next bit of the chair legs. So we're gonna go to where we have the 8 vertical waiting in the top ear right there, which it should be connected to a 3 vertical. Yep, right there. And we're gonna go to the 3rd block in the 8 vertical. Let me just make sure it is the 3rd block. Yep. And we're gonna put 9, so the 3rd block right here. We're gonna put 9 flat going to the right of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. From that 9, we're gonna go down and to the right, 24 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 24. So as you can see, it touched down with the wall right there, which is just fine. But we're still missing some of the chair legs, which is what we're going to put right in now. So from the 24 flat, actually let's go from the 9 flat first, just to make it a lot easier on ourselves. So shift back over to the 9. And from the first block in the 9, we're just going to drag it all the way down until it touches PlushTrap. So just drag it down like that. Then from the 7th block, we're going to drag that down until it's touching PlushTrap as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So make sure there's 2 blocks to the right of it, and then so you can know this is the block number 7. And just drag this down until it touches PlushTrap as well. So that's one of the legs, or the chair arms, or whatever you want to call it. And then we have one more that we need to build. So it's on the 24 flat actually. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks in. And then the second part of it is 15 blocks in. So 7 blocks in and 15 blocks in. So let's mark that out. So start from the left right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 15 blocks in. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So just make sure you mark those out. And the way we're going to do this now is, it's pretty complicated actually. The left one is pretty easy though. We're just going to drag it down until it touches PlushTrap, and it should touch the side of his face, like his right cheek. So just drag it down. Yep. And if you want, you can actually extend it down even more, but I would just leave it right here if you don't care, which most people don't. Actually, just extend it down until it touches this at a diagonal right here, because this little corner piece right here is actually going to be just a little chunk of his face. So you drag it all the way down until it touches the diagonal right here of the 16 vertical we had waiting. Then what we're going to do next is we're going to go towards the 15 blocks that we just had, like the second marker. And what we're going to do from there is, let me see, do I want to go from there first? I don't think I like working from there right now. I'm going to work from the bottom and then bring it up from there. So the way we're going to work from the bottom is we're going to go down here. And we should have 1, 1, and then the 4 right here. Yeah. So this bottom row right here of 5 blocks. Let me just show you where it is. We're going to go to the second block. So this one right here. And on top of it, we're going to go up 1. Let me just count it out for you. We'll count it out together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So add 15 black wool to the top of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Then we're going to go up and to the right from there. 3 vertical pieces of black wool. 1, 2, 3. Up and to the left, 2 vertical now. Up and to the right again, 18 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And now just to finish it up now, we're going to go up and to the right and just drag it all the way up until it touches the roof of the chair. And that's that. So now we're done with completely with the right side of the chair, and we're going to move on to the left side. So the left side is pretty complicated actually, but I think we have enough done that it's going to be okay. So let's go to the left side where we have this marker above his ear, and it should be 6 tall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. So we're going to up and to the left from there, 11 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Now from that top block in the 11, we're going to put 1 to the right. Then up into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're then going to go down and to the right, 2 flat. Up and to the right, 1 single. Down and to the right, 2 vertical. And just look at what we have right here. We have 11, 2, 7, 2, 1, 2. And then just to get it to the wall over there, we're going to go down and to the right, 22 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. And there's 1 space missing. I guess it doesn't matter, just fill it in. Like, it literally doesn't matter. And actually, I think we can lower it by 1 if you want. If yours is not lined up with this right side over here, which mine I don't think it is, just lower it by 1. So we're gonna lower it, the whole thing, by 1 over here, because it is kind of messed up. I know I don't have the best measurements. So just make sure you just personally go back and lower it if it needs to be. Wait, what? Hold on. Let me see why isn't it? I thought I lowered it by 1 and it looks like it finished at the same spot. That's kind of weird. So we need to lower it to that level. I'm just gonna do that. Okay. Anyways, once you lower it now, just ignore the dirt blocks I have there. Then we can move on. So just make sure it's even with the top right there, and then the chair should look good. It doesn't matter anything else. So now from this 3 vertical right here, we're going to drag this all the way down until there's about 2 spaces between it and PlushTrap. So drag it all the way down, and before you hit there, just put 2 spaces and make sure, yep, it doesn't touch PlushTrap, it's just 2 spaces. But then it goes down and to the right, 3 vertical, 1, 2, 3, and it touches down. Now for the final parts of the chair, what we're going to do is go over to the right side of PlushTrap on his ear right here, where he has the 8 coming up. And I think it's the second block, or is it the third block? 1, 2, nope, it's the second block. So this one right here. And if you see, it's lined up with this flat right here, so these 3 flats. We're just going to drag this over to the left until it touches what we already had built. So just drag it all the way over, and boom, there you go. And now for the final part, we're just going to go down right here below it. So you see where we have this arch in the head. We're going to go down from this 2 flat to the single, to the 2 flat again, to the single, and from this second single right here, we're going to drag it up 5 blocks going straight up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then shift over now to where we have this 7 flat right here. All the way on the left right here, we're going to mark these last 2 blocks and put 2 dirt above them. Now to the right of these dirts, we're just going to put black wool. Then we can knock out those dirt blocks, and this is going to be chair colored right here. And now the chair is complete. Back now and delete these dirt blocks in the way. And the shading I did on PlushTrap actually was just made up. It wasn't part of my original blueprint. So I'm going to go over some of the shading I did in his feet and stuff in case people want to do that in the part where I go over the colors. And we'll just go over that right now. So I'll see you guys in a second. Alright, so we're back with the finished product. And for the finished pixel art, we're going to need green stained clay, lime stained clay, snow, light gray wool, gray stained clay, and just normal clay. So if you want to get the chair done with, I put the chair completely in clay, so just do the entire thing colored like that before you start filling in PlushTrap. And earlier in the tutorial I did say that his wiring I put dark gray wool, but it's actually going to be light gray wool, so we're going to use that for there, and over here in the corners that I had designated from when I fixed it, it's going to be light gray as well. I wonder if the lag is coming from a Microsoft update, because I don't have any reason for my Xbox to be lagging like this. But anyways, for the ears, we're going to use gray stained clay for the inner part, which is right here. And if you go up here, this entire area right here should be gray stained clay as well. His stomach is actually gray stained clay as well, because I don't see any reason to separate the color. They're both brown, and it does the job pretty well, I think. Yeah, doesn't look bad. Anyways, for the main skin, we use lime stained clay, and the shading, as you see the green stained clay, I put that in on my own. It wasn't actually supposed to be in there, so I'll go over it with you just in case you want to do it. So we're gonna start from some of the fingers, as you can see. So for the fingers, I just covered the bottom completely in the darker green. For all I know, you could have just did this and it would look equally same. But the majority of it, you just want to make sure the bottom blocks right here are all covered in the darker green on each of the fingers. And then you can change it as you want. I don't want to tell you guys how to do this part completely, because it was just my personal touch. I didn't have anything planned for this. Remember, this part right here is a hole. There's nothing going to be filled in there, and there's another hole over there underneath his arms. For his armrests, I did the same thing. You might want to just put like 2 to 3 layers of the darker green wool, just going up, as you can see, and just curve slowly inward into the arm. And for those of you who do want to be perfectionists and like to exactly copy it, like, you can just freeze the screen right here and you can see how it looks. But other than that, it does look perfectly fine with just normal lime green, and I don't feel like doing the shading because that was just a personal touch. And I'm still working on shading, as you guys may know. Some of you guys tell me I need to add more of it in, so I don't feel like until I master it completely, which I know this is bad. Look at this foot. This foot is nasty. Until I master it, then I'll go over shading properly. As you can see for the foot as well, I left the toes completely untouched, and I tried to slowly just incorporate more of the darker green into the toe, like this. So you have like a slight point into it, but you don't touch the outer parts of it. So you just go like this around it. So you might want to freeze this as well, in case anybody wants to see this. Now let me just turn off the HUD, so if anybody wants to see, and just pause right now, you can see everything. And I did the same thing for like the legs and the crotch. You see just the bottoms of it is all darker green, and it's not the best shading in the world, but I think I did okay with it. And then on the face as well, just the left side, since his head is tilted, just the left side has more shading than the right, as you can see, and I just covered the bottoms right here, and as it went up, it slowly faded back into his normal color, and the same thing on the right side of his face right here. And then I've replaced the centers with glowstone. These are just personal touches as pixel artists you guys can make on your own. I'm not going to tell you guys to swap out the eyes because you don't need to. So let me just put this up on screen for you guys so you guys can see it. And if you guys want to make your own little shading edits, I'd love to see them. You can post them to me on Twitter, and I'd love to see what you guys come up with. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this pixel art tutorial. This is Phoenix, and as always, I'll see you guys later.